Yo and welcome to the video. This video is incorporating a new segment, and that segment is called
Jam of the Week.
Now, I know you've probably heard Jam of the Week somewhere out there, and yes, I know it's been done, and I'm not original, and I want to give credit to whoever's done it before, but I do want to say that I've been doing Jam of the Week for about, a year and a half now, and the reason how I got started doing Jam of the Week was back in high school when we got the opportunity to work and listen to music. I was always designated to be the DJ while I was working and keep the jams rolling and flowing. And so, all my friends, liked the jams I picked, so that's how I got to be a designated DJ, we could say. And so my one friend particularly, she really liked my jams, and so she was like, "Hey Dosh, can you send me a jam once in a while?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." And I told her I usually have a jam, that's stuck in my head for about a week, or, that I love and I just keep it on replay all the time. And so I told her, you know what, the jam that I have, stuck in my head or that I keep on all the time for that entire week, I'll just send it to you. And I started sending them to her, and eventually I just called it Jam of the Week. And so I figured, instead of just sending them to her, why not do a Jam of the Week for the whole internet? So let's get started. How I do Jam of the Week is, well, if you know me personally, I'm a pretty mainstream person, and so the songs that I send to my friends for Jam of the Week most likely come from, today's top hits, or, the top 100, or anything that's popular and modern and happening at the time. And my main genre is usually, pop, hip-hop, and sometimes a little bit of rap. But for Jam of the Week for the whole wide internet, we're not going to be constricted, and we're not going to stay to the today's top hits. I'm going to try to mix it up by, having some, some oldies, some super modern stuff. And for me personally, I'm 18 years old, so I'm going to try to have a couple killer throwback songs for you guys. Now, how I pick my Jam of the Week is I usually am, driving the car or, just listening to some music, and a random song comes on that I usually have no idea what it is, but it usually strikes me right away, and I'm like, ooh, this is such a good song. I just want to keep it on replay all day. Now, the song doesn't necessarily have to be clean. Sometimes I do listen to explicit stuff, so I just want to give you a quick warning there. But I'm going to try to keep the songs, appropriate and, dumbed down, nothing, too explicit or, any bad ideas in the song. But sometimes I hear a song and it has a really good beat, and I know it has bad lyrics in it, but, the beat just takes me away, so I end up making it Jam of the Week. But I also just want to say, this is my personal opinion. Everybody has different taste out there, and so, I'm just throwing my idea out of, I really like this song for an entire week. And I'm not just saying, when the week's over, I'm like, okay, I'm done with that song. I usually still keep listening to it, but sometimes, I listen to that song a little too much, and, I'm like, it's still a good song, it's just, maybe not number one, in my mental ranking, that it's the best song out there, maybe bump down to 3 or 4, and then I'll move on to another song that I'm like, yes, this is number one in my head at the moment. I just want to remind you guys one more time that yes, everybody has different opinions and personal preferences. I'm just throwing this song out there because I personally like it. I either think, it's really catchy, or it has a good beat, or it's just a good song in general. Now, the reason why I'm throwing it out there is, somebody out there might also end up liking it and, give a listen to it or add it to their playlist. Now, I know there's going to be haters out there, that aren't a fan of the song, or whatever the case may be. Just keep moving and grooving, just keep plugging and chugging along, and, stick around for next week and see if you end up liking next week's jam. But without further ado, let's get this Jam of the Week started. This Jam of the Week is called Joy, and it is just J-O-I with a period at the end, and it is by For King and Country. Now, the first time I heard this song, it was just on a, popular radio station that played, today's top hits, and I was like, yes, this is such a good song. I love the melody, I love everything about it. And then when the song was over, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot remember a single lyric. Like, I tried forever to search it and, try to remember any lyrics, but for the life of me, I could not find any of the lyrics or remember them. But then about a month later, I heard the last couple seconds of the song on a Christian radio channel, and I was like, yes, I know a couple lyrics, I'm able to search it, and in the long run, I was able to find it, and I've been listening to this jam for the entire week non-stop. I took the garbage out, had the jam on, was washing the dishes, had the jam on, driving to school, had the jam on. Now we're going to listen to the song. It's just going to be a couple quick seconds because I want you guys to, look it up and either, pay for the song or listen to it on Spotify so, they get credit for you listening to that song, and also so I don't get copyrighted. But here is the album cover. It's pretty cool, at the beach. And here is a couple quick seconds. Alright, so that was just a couple quick seconds, and the seconds that I ended up picking will, I personally think, might happen to be the best couple seconds of the song, but, that's all up to you to choose and see. But that has been Jam of the Week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's my very first Jam of the Week, and I'll be coming next week with another jam for you guys. But I also want you guys to remember, you can conquer all, whether small or tall. See you at the next one. Check the song out. Also, my shirt gives trypophobia. Watch out, people that have trypophobia.